Hello, Princess.
Princess?
Today, we're talking about data centers and how they're making blue-collar jobs. Roll the intro. Hi, Luke.
What up, Andrew?
Okay, yeah. Let me tell him. Downtime, it's about time. Big bad problem, trying to strip it down line. Downtime, turning all the cash to dirt. Downtime, getting us back to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of Downtime presented by Conequip Parts, where if you have downtime, you might as well spend it with us. And if you have heavy equipment and you need heavy equipment parts, you might as well get it from Conequip Parts, 716-836-5069, or you can go to conequip.com/shop, do some 24/7 online shopping. We got what you need, but let's get into today's topic. And I also want to preface this by saying this is a double-edged sword. It's creating jobs, but it's also destroying jobs. So before you get your panties in a bunch and call us little baby sissy girls, just know we're covering both sides of the debate. Today we're talking about AI, but not from the robots are stealing your jobs angle.
They took our jobs!
They took your job! They took your job! They took your job!
Yeah, because apparently robots need us more than we thought.
Turns out ChatGPT still can't install an HVAC system. Shocking.
So here's what's interesting. While everybody's complaining about robots and AI taking white-collar jobs, there's actually been a massive boom in skilled trades jobs opening up, specifically in data centers.
Which makes sense. You know, these AIs need a place to live, and they're not just living out in the cloud. That cloud needs a place to live too. It's very expensive buildings that need a lot of infrastructure.
So what would it look like if AI fell from the sky?
We're in here talking about practice.
Get it? That's Allen Iverson.
Shut up, Seth. Anyways, the money is serious. Skilled workers moving into data center jobs are seeing 25 to 30% increases in pay.
And that's not a raise. That's like sugar daddy money. That's like selling your feet pics kind of money.
Nice.
That's a suddenly I care about my LinkedIn profile type of money. I'm not sure if blue-collar workers are on LinkedIn, but just play along with the bit, please.
And some of these roles have salaries starting at 6 figures, especially things like HVAC engineers, automation techs, and electricians.
Which is crazy because my guidance counselor in high school said, you're too smart to be in the trades, go to college. Well, look who's laughing now, not me. And now the market's like, actually, Princess, can you fix this stuff? Can you fix my little AI data center, please?
The scale of this is huge too. Big tech like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and Meta have already dedicated $700 billion to build these data centers.
$700 billion? I bought a meatball marinara from Subway as a treat the other day, and now I can't pay my rent.
Italian urban cheese?
Yeah.
Toasted?
That's the only way to go.
Yeah. Jeff Bezos is dropping $12 billion to build his data center in Louisiana.
And that one project creates hundreds of full-time jobs, plus thousands of skilled trade roles.
So basically, AI is the best thing to ever happen to electricians. Who would have thought?
Here's the catch though. There's a massive labor shortage for these positions.
And that's the real bottleneck. Not chips, not money, not energy, nothing to do with what AI is.
It's people who actually know how to do the work. As workers are reaching retirement age, there are not enough individuals to fill in the blank spots.
And the amount of people needed to do this work is rising by hundreds of thousands each year. The US alone could be short 1.9 million workers by 2033.
And then demand for roles like robot technician is up over 100%.
So we've got robots, but not enough humans to keep the robots running. Seems like a plot twist.
What we should do is just make the AI do the work.
Yeah, and then they're gonna start complaining. They're like,
I hate this job. I hate my wife.
humans.
Uprising.
One thing that I thought was interesting is they're actually calling these new collar jobs.
Yeah, it's like blue collar meets white collar. It's like baby blue collar jobs. You've got tradespeople working side by side with network engineers, working side by side with Subway guys.
Meatball marinara.
And what a beautiful world that would be. Blue collar and white collar workers living in harmony. No judgment from either side.
So instead of what do, it's I install cooling systems. Oh, nice. I write the code that makes them necessary. Want to be best friends?
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
So why does this matter? It kind of flips the entire AI narrative.
Exactly. Everyone's focused on software jobs disappearing, but AI literally can't exist without physical infrastructure.
AI can write an essay, but it can't run Conduit.
Yet.
Shut up, dude.
Stop it, Patrick, you're scaring him!
There are still some challenges though. Location, aging workforce.
Yeah, it kind of ruins the work from home vibe. You can't really install an HVAC system if you're in your own house.
Hey, boss. Yeah, I'll zoom in and just tighten those bolts.
And some of these facilities are in high-risk areas, which can lead to higher pay, like hazard pay.
Yeah, which means that the demand is going up, but also the compensation might go up as well.
Bottom line, companies are starting to invest heavily in training. Apprenticeships, trade schools, even internal academies.
Which honestly should have happened years ago.
Yeah, we told a whole generation to not go into trades, and now we're like, wait, come back, we'll pay you more. Like, okay.
So maybe the takeaway is AI isn't replacing jobs, it's just reshaping where the value is.
And right now, the value is shifting back to those people that can build and maintain this infrastructure.
Moral of the story, learn a trade. Or befriend somebody that is in one.
So that's going to do it for today's episode, everybody. If you enjoyed that, I mean, how do you feel about data centers? Let us know. 716-929-5066. Are you pro data center or not pro data center? But if you're not pro data center, be sure to tune in next week when we cover the how data centers are harming the construction industry. So be sure to tune in next week to enjoy your downtime with Downtime.